here's my update. This is the last day. I just submitted my before and after photos for the end of the 12-week program. I don't think I'm gonna place in the top 10, I'm pretty sure, just because I've seen other people post some of their photos to the Facebook group, and there was a lot of really pretty dramatic transformations, and I know not all of the people are even posting their photos to the Facebook group, so there's probably like a lot of other really good transformations that aren't even showing up on there. So I'm not getting my hopes up for being in the top 10. Definitely not number one. I don't think there's any way. But I mean, we'll see what happens. I uploaded my photos, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, overall, I'm really happy with the progress, and my roommate helped me take the photos, and I probably wouldn't be feeling as good about it if he wouldn't have been there to kind of gas me up a little bit, because I feel like it's so weird, because I feel like the transformation was more dramatic than what I'm seeing in the photos. Like, I feel really good. I feel like my body is smaller and leaner than what I'm seeing in the photos. So maybe that's just like my mind like playing tricks on me. But yeah, and what he said was, like he's like, you look like your whole body structure looks different. And he thinks it was great, like just amazing for how much my body changed in just 3 months. And what he was saying is like, you've already got this started. He's like, if you stay consistent and just keep going to the gym, in another year or two, if I wanted to continue like working on, really changing my body and possibly competing, then I could definitely get there in another year or two. So that made me feel good. I mean, yeah, like, you've got to be realistic. It's only been 3 months, and people that do competitions, they work out for years, and my goal isn't just really to get like super lean and as lean as possible. It's at the beginning of this whole thing, my goal was to just, I'm in my 30s. I knew that I needed to make some lifestyle changes if I wanted to be healthy into my 40s and 50s and hopefully 60s and 70s. So that was the whole goal of all of this, trying to make some lifestyle changes to kind of maintain my health throughout my life. And so yes, at some point I feel like I would probably like to actually compete and get on stage just to do it. And but getting that fit or lean or whatever is not gonna be like my goal forever. I just want to make wanted to make some healthy changes, and I think I have. I had definitely got off track. I've gone back and forth over the past few years of like eating pretty healthy and eating clean and eating vegan, and mostly plant-based food and getting off of processed food. And earlier, like, I guess over the last 2 years, I've been more on like eating more fast food and processed food, even if it was vegan. Like Burger King has a vegan Whopper. So I wasn't necessarily eating like the healthy vegan food. And what this has done, I'm not going to continue eating like the meals that were in the meal plan. Like, I'm kind of sick of oatmeal. I'm sick of protein powder. I'm sick of seitan for sure, especially the kind that I make. Maybe I could buy some, whatever. But I'm ready to eat some different foods, but I'm not craving like the fried foods or the processed foods anymore. I think just doing this and sticking to this meal plan has gotten me out of having those cravings for, the sugar and the oil and the fat. So I'm going to try to stick to that. So I guess going forward, since I'm not doing this plan anymore, it's going to be just seeing if I can kind of maintain what I've done already, and just keep working out and keep trying to you know, just maintain this muscle that I have and, you know, maybe try to build more muscle, and then maybe sometime next year, if not next year, then the year after. Like, I'm gonna be 40 in a couple of years, and my roommate thinks I should wait till 40 to compete and do like a novice 40, because a lot of the competitions, like they have the over 40 category. And so I don't know, we'll just see. Maybe if I feel like I have the time with my dissertation and everything, maybe I will continue, you know, getting with a actual coach, because I feel like now my body and my is to a point where I could actually start training for a competition. And I've already got like the work ethic in the gym. You know, I've found a way to make time in the gym if I did want to step it up and compete. And, you know, I've got the meal prepping, you know, I've got the experience doing that and the experience tracking. So I do think the good thing I got, like, I think this program was actually really great. For $97, I think it was a really great deal. It's not like a one-on-one type of thing, but there was a lot of detail in the plan. There was a lot of interaction with admins on the Facebook group. I didn't really use that. I was just kind of reading what everybody else did, and they had lives where you could ask questions. So I think if you are someone who wants to try just making a lifestyle change and potentially maybe competing in the future, I think that the Shredded Vegan program is a good place to start, for sure. And so yeah, I guess this will be the final measurements for that. I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of December. Like, I'm kind of undecided. So I guess we'll just see next week. The only thing that I do know is I wanted to take it easy and give myself an easy week this week for like cooking and stuff. So I do have a Purple Carrot. If you're not familiar with that, it's like one of those meal delivery services where they send you like the ingredients and you can cook the meals. And Purple Carrot is an all plant-based one. And they have a I think I talked about this a little bit last week, but they have options where they send you the ingredients and you make the meals kind of like HelloFresh or those other ones. But then they've also got some that are kind of like pre-made that you just heat up in the microwave. And so for this week, I think all the ones I ordered were those pre-made meals. So I don't want to spend time cooking. And actually my stovetop stopped working literally as I was cooking, right after I finished cooking my last thing I needed to prep last week. My stovetop like went out and it wouldn't turn on anymore. It's an electric. And so I'm glad that I ordered the pre-made stuff that you heat up in the microwave, because I don't have a stove to cook on right now. But so yeah, I'm gonna stick to, you know, I've been mostly vegan for like the past 4 or 5 years. I fell off a little bit moving down to a different town that didn't have like hardly any vegan options in the supermarket, and very few vegan options going out to eat, definitely not healthy vegan options. And it was a whole transition, like moving back to my hometown that's in like a more rural area. And so it was. And I know, like, a lot of people say, like, well, you're not vegan, you know, like, if you're vegan for the animals and for ethical reasons, like, there's no excuse to not be vegan. But I don't know. It is hard sometimes to maintain it, especially if you've got, like, a lot of stuff going on in your life. I think especially, like, if you're someone who has kids or other family members that aren't vegan, like, I think it could be pretty hard. And so, yeah, I mean, I'll admit I fell off of it a little bit, and I was eating a lot of French fries, and, you know, it was mostly, like, my roommate's leftovers. But anyway, like, I'm planning to, you know, stay vegan from here on out. And, you know, this program has shifted me back into that, to solidly being vegan. And I've gotten past, you know, my roommate having leftovers and feeling like, oh, it's such a waste. You know, and he's actually eating a lot better now too, and at some point he wants to actually try being vegan, but it'll probably be a couple of years because he's still in that kind of like, you know, gym mindset of like gym bro, you know, having protein and stuff like that. But he's not averse to potentially like switching over to plant-based at some point, so that'll definitely make things a lot easier too. But anyway, I'm kind of rambling. I think I'm just kind of pumped. I did my photos, and yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think I'm going to do a separate video showing my before and after photos, but I'll just quit rambling and talk a little bit about what happened over this past week. I forgot I did the water drop this week, and I did take a few video clips, and so I'm going to post those to the end. I wanted to do more, but it was just kind of repetitive. It was just basically I was drinking a ton of water this whole past week. The goal was to drink 8 liters of water every day. And like the theory behind that is if you're drinking, like if you start like drinking a ton of water, your body's going to be like, oh, you're taking in so much water, let's get rid of the water because you're taking in a lot. So your body doesn't hold as much water because you're taking in a lot of water. I struggled to get the 8 liters. I don't think I normally drink enough water throughout the day. I realized by doing that because I hadn't really, up until then, I hadn't really been monitoring my water intake. And once I started monitoring it, I realized I normally don't drink even 2 liters a day, close to 2 liters. I was hitting about 2 liters every day. And so the first day, I think I doubled that. I think I was able to drink 4 liters. And then I think after that, for several days, I hit 6 liters a day. And then I think maybe the last 2 days, I got pretty close to the 8 liters. And yeah, I definitely, like what she said was if you still have quite a bit of body fat, which I do, you're not really gonna maybe see that much of a difference with the water drop, but you'll feel a difference. And I did feel that. I did feel a lot leaner, and I did lose some more weight. So it looked like my weight last Sunday was 138.5. I weighed in today at 133. I think it was around 133.5. So I did lose several pounds overall since last Sunday. The average weight over the last week was 136.1. So on average, I lost about 2.5 pounds. And I think that was mostly just water weight. What else? The workouts were different. I haven't worked out the last 2 days because we were supposed to kind of take it easy on the workout. And then I did like a little pump workout today before my photos. And so I think the theory behind that was we had been kind of like we'd been kind of like calorie depleted the beginning of the week. And then we carb loaded on Friday and Saturday. And then it was supposed to be like we have these carbs, and then when you do the little pump workout after not working out in a couple of days, then it's supposed to like put all of that sugar into your muscles, like the glycogen into your muscles, and it's supposed to make them look, you know, more pumped. But I mean, I don't know. Like my arms are definitely leaner, so the muscles are showing. And my roommate, like I was wearing like a sports bra the other day, and I was talking to him, and like I was moving my arms, and he's like, I'm sorry, I'm distracted by like your arms, like your muscles are showing up, like your arms are looking really toned right now. So I think like the water fast like kind of did help get some of the water out, so you could see like my leanness a little bit better. So yeah, I mean, looking back, I could have worked a little bit harder in the gym. I could have stuck to the meal plan just a little bit better because I was adding in just a little bit of fruit because I like fruit. But overall, I feel like I stuck to the plan pretty well, and I think I did a pretty good job, and I'm not I'm not disappointed in how the results turned out. So even if I don't like win or get in the top 10, I still feel like I won overall, because I did feel like I have a pretty good transformation, and I think I've gotten myself back into some lasting healthy habits that I want to try to maintain for like the rest of my life. Hopefully I want to keep going to the gym daily, or doing some sort of workout daily. Yeah, just kind of sticking to it and see if I can maintain this into my 40s and beyond. So yeah, I'll go ahead and show what I look like now and do my measurements, and then I think I'm gonna do a separate video with like my before and after pictures, so you can see kind of like the overall transformation from the beginning of the 12 weeks to the end. So I will set my camera up and hop over here and do my measurements. Okay, so before we get into it, check out how my figure looks in my workout leggings real quick. And I don't know, there's like several videos back where I used to like you can see what I look like before if you go back a few videos, but look at, like, in my leggings I feel like I look pretty amazing. So how do they do the Instagram booty pose? So I am like, with clothes on, I feel like it's a pretty crazy transformation, but let me put on my bikini bottoms and show you what I look like. All right, so here we go. So this is the final. I did practice my posing a little bit just for the before and after photos, so let's see if I can do it. The one thing that they wanted to push was like how to flex your lats. So let's see if I can do that. I didn't really build very big lats, but let's see. So there's some lats, just a little bit. So, I mean, I feel like pretty good transformation. And then my photos, I think, look a little bit better than this. I've still got like a little bit of tummy here, but here's the side. And then the back. So there's that, and let's see what the measurements look like this week. We'll see if the water drop affected my measurements. All right, here we go. Let's start with the chest. Last week around the band, I was 29 and a half. I don't expect that this will change that much, but let's see. Okay, so it's 30. So this is a little bit bigger. Let me see again. Get it real good. Okay, so actually I think I did it wrong the first time. Now it's 29 and a quarter. That's another thing. I think if you're gonna compete, you do need to like practice measuring, because I feel like I haven't been very consistent with like measuring right. And so this has been good like practice. So the chest hasn't changed over the past couple of weeks. So we'll see if it changed this week. Ooh. So it's about 35, right at 35. So I think that went down a little bit. Yeah, so it was 35 and a quarter like the last 3 weeks. So now it's 35 even. My waist was 30 and a quarter last week. And I just do it right at my belly button. So this week, it's a little over 29 and a half. Yeah. I'll go ahead and put 29 and 3/4. Just be conservative with my numbers. So it did go down about a half inch. And then my hips. And I've just been doing this at my hip bone. Like I'll feel where the hip bone is. Just to try to be a little bit more consistent with it. What's wrong? So this is 30, it's a little bit over 38 and a half. So actually I think it's about 38 and a half. So I'll put that. So that went down like a whole inch. Last night it was 39 and a half. Is this right? Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna put 38 and 3/4 on that. So still quite a bit. And my thighs. Oh. Let's see, it's about 21, right at 21, maybe a little bit less than 21, but I'm just gonna put 21 inches. Yeah, so I lost about a 1/4 inch. So it was 21 and a 1/4 last time, now it's 21 even. So yeah, so I did lose some more inches this week. I don't know how much of that is just like from the water, but yeah, I'm really happy with how I'm looking right now. Yeah, for the rest of the month at least, it will just be like kind of trying to maintain this and try to keep eating healthy and eating plant-based, and not just plant-based. I want to try, like I said, to do like the whole foods plant-based, so more of the healthier plant-based, not all the processed food, and we'll see how it goes. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna do the before and after, I think, in a separate video. And so I'll talk about, like, I'll go back and look at like how many inches I've lost from the beginning, and how much weight I've lost. I've lost a little bit over 20 pounds in the last 3 months. I haven't looked at how many inches I've lost, so I'll do that in the other video. And just if you're interested, I will look back and see what clips I took throughout this week doing the water drop, and I will add this on the end of this. And I mean, I don't know what my update will be. I guess I'll keep doing weekly updates just to stay consistent, but it may not be too exciting since I'm not following like a specific program anymore. But I guess it'll just be to see how I maintain when I'm not following like a program with a specific workout plan and meal plan. But yeah, I guess I'll post another update next week, and then I'll film the video with the before and after right after this and get that posted pretty soon. Okay, so it is Monday, November 28th. So it's day 1 of my peak week. It's about 4:30 in the morning. Got out of bed about 4, brushed my teeth. I just fed all the cats. So now I'm about to wait and get dressed and head off to the gym. dressed. My roommate is having a little hard time waking up this morning, so I'm gonna make him some coffee and hopefully that will help get him out of bed. Okay, so my roommate used to drink his coffee with cream, but he's trying to cut back on sugar, so he's been drinking it black lately. And I've actually been drinking black coffee for a few years now. Back when I was trying to go vegan and zero waste, I just couldn't find any creamer options that were both vegan and zero waste, so I just started drinking black coffee. And I still don't love it, but it gets the job done, so. And then I've also been taking a daily multivitamin for a while. This is for people who are plant-based, just to get some of these vitamins that you may not get as easily with your food. So I'm gonna take 2 of these. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, baby. Fit check. All right, so this is my first meal of the day. I already prepped all of these. It's 20 grams of oats and a scoop of some of this protein. I don't think it's the banana, but it's this vegan Wonder Shake protein. And I'm lazy, so I just mix it together and put it in the microwave. Okay, so I'm back from the gym, about to start work, and I'm also starting my water drop. So basically, what she has laid out in the plan that she does is to drink about half a liter of water every 30 minutes until you reach 8 liters per day. Like she says, don't go over 8 liters per day. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do. It looks like I typically drink about 2 liters a day, so this is gonna be quite a bit more. She's also got a supplement schedule. So today I start taking potassium supplements every 4 hours. And then tomorrow I add in vitamin C once a day. And then 4 days out, I start taking some other supplements. Looks like B6 and dandelion and caffeine. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm about to have my first half liter of water, and I already drank a little bit of water earlier, but I'm gonna start upping it right now and take my potassium supplements. I've got this water bottle that I've been using to kind of like, I'll fill it up every night and then I just kind of use it to track how much water I'm drinking throughout the day. So that's what I used in my pre-workout. And so I'll have to have 4 of these a day. And then this was just the supplement I got from Walmart. Just 99 milligrams every 4 hours is what the plan says. Okay, so it's almost 1. and I've just now finished my first 2 liters. So I've got 3 more to go. I don't know, this is gonna be pretty tough. I may just go for 3 of these today, but we'll see. We'll see how much I can do. All right, lunchtime. I've got a big bowl of spinach and spring mix with seitan, and then I also put a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar and a little bit of salt. Okay, so it's 5:30 and I've just finished my second fill of that water bottle, so that would be 4 liters, which is half of what the program suggested. I mean, I'm about to eat dinner, so I should be able to get a little bit more in, but it's definitely not going to be anywhere near 8 liters. But I don't know. I think I did a pretty good job. I had a timer set for every 30 minutes, but there was a lot of stuff like going on, and it's just hard. I guess I haven't really been drinking maybe enough water throughout the day. So yeah, this is definitely a shock, but I'll try to do better tomorrow. I'll try to get started a little bit earlier in drinking tomorrow because I didn't drink a whole lot before I went to the gym. So maybe I'll try to get started a little bit earlier, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see how the rest of the night goes. Okay, so we're on day 2 of peak week. I didn't film anything last night or this morning because I just wasn't thinking about it. I got a lot of work I'm trying to catch up on, and yeah, but I stuck to the plan. I had my dinner last night. I did not drink 8 liters of water, not anywhere close. Maybe like 4, maybe 5, I don't know, but yeah, the water thing's gonna be kind of hard, but I'm gonna try again today. I've already had probably a little over a liter so far, and it's 9 o'clock. I did lose like another pound. I'm getting close to like 135 right now. What else? Yeah, I guess that's it. There's not really gonna be too much to update the next like 2 days or so, 3 days, because it's basically the same thing. It's just I've got the same meal plan. I'm still doing the gym workouts, just doing more reps and more sets. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe if anything comes up that seems relevant to post about, I will. But yeah, I'm gonna try to see how many liters of water I can get in safely. Like I'm kind of listening. I'm trying to like listen to my body. Like I know for this to be effective, I have to take in more than like what my body is telling me, but then I also don't want to like deplete myself of anything. So I don't know. I'm gonna do it as long as it still feels like safe to do. So I guess we'll see what happens. This. Okay, so it's the end of day 2 of peak week, and so far things are okay. Some people were complaining about being really tired and fatigued and cranky, and I'm like not that at all. I didn't feel super great yesterday, like just I think drinking so much water. But the water was a little bit easier today. I didn't finish all 8 liters, but I did finish 6, so that was 2 more liters than yesterday. So hopefully I can build up to 8 tomorrow. The gym workouts, I think having fewer calories does make the gym workouts a little bit harder. But like I said, they've shifted up like how we do the workouts this week. So we're not doing like, it normally has like a HIIT workout at the end. And we're cutting that out. And then we're also, all of the sets, we're doing lower weight and higher rep, which I think is easier for me. So Yeah, I was kind of tired. Like, it was weird because my brain wasn't tired, but my body was tired at the gym today. So I wasn't like mentally tired. Um, my brain was pretty good all day. So I feel like maybe I'm coming out of. I had been in like not really a fog, but like just kind of scattered brained, like all over, like the whole past weekend and the end of last week. So I'm hoping that this is a sign that my hormone cycle is kicking into the good time, and it should make it easier to get through this last week. But yeah, day 2 so far so good. Kind of like the whole program, not perfect, but I think it's going pretty well. So we'll see how I feel tomorrow, going again on kind of the low calories. So we'll see, but I've just got 2 more gym workouts. So we're just doing 4 days in the gym, and then we're not working out days 5 and 6. So yeah, I think I can make it through 2 more days at least.
Actually should hurt your back.
Show it from the side?
Yeah, show it from the side. Excellent. Now, do you see how much of a bend she actually has and how much her butt is sticking out? But then go around the back again, Laura. But it doesn't look like that from the back. Do you see? She looks perfectly straight. So this is the secret of taking a really epic back pose and making your glutes look amazing. So Laura is going to activate all the way up. She doesn't need to activate her quads. She just wants to lift her butt up. Relax your butt, Laura. Actually, relax the whole thing. I want to show you what happens. Now, Laura has a great ass, so we're not going to complain about it in this way. But what most people do in their back pose, they think this makes their butt look smaller, is they stick their hips forward, which just gives you these 2 lines under your butt.
So this is day 4 now of me doing the water drop and getting ready for the end of the week when I'll take my final photos. I have not made it to the 8 liters of water. It seems like the best I can get is maybe a little over, let's see, 6. So, I don't know. I feel like that's pretty good for me. That's like substantially more water than I ever drink. And so, I mean, I'm going to keep trying, and it does seem to be getting like a little bit easier. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna push it like too hard. Like, I am pushing to try to drink more water. I've got a timer set every 30 minutes, and I try to drink a whole glass of water like every time the timer sets. I have been taking the supplements. So yesterday I started taking more of the supplements, so I thought I'd show you real quick some of the supplements I'm taking. So potassium is really the main one. It says to take it every 4 hours, and then, oh, actually, I guess today I'm supposed to be taking it every 3 hours. So yeah, this seems to be like the main one. Another one is this is vitamin C. I'm supposed to take this 4 times today, 4,000 milligrams throughout the day, and I'm spacing them out throughout the day. I don't normally take supplements, and so I'm kind of worried to take all these supplements, so I've been kind of careful with it and kind of watching. So far, I haven't had any negative side effects. Some of the people in the group on Facebook were saying that it seems like they're having some side effects and they're not taking the supplements. But so far, I haven't had any reactions to it. We'll see, because it's supposed to increase a little bit more over the next couple days. But for right now, I'm taking each of these 3 times a day, and I'm taking them with my meals. So this is the dandelion root, whatever this is, supposed to be good for your urinary tract. And she said in the thing, like, do not take this, like, don't take this regularly. Like, it's only supposed to be like a short-term thing. And then B6 is another one I'm taking 3 times a day. And then she also has caffeine 3 times a day for now. And then it looks like tomorrow all of these go up to 4 times a day. And then, yeah, up until Saturday. So I don't know. I'm trying to keep up with it, but yeah, I don't know. I can't really tell much of a difference with any of this, but we'll see. Also, I've been adding salt to my meals, because honestly, I've been adding salt to my meals Well, let me switch back around.
So yeah, I'm a huge salt eater, and I don't think I would have been able to finish my meals like this whole time if I wasn't adding quite a bit of salt to most of the food. And so I'm still doing that, but she did say, she had mentioned in a video that she increases her salt intake when she does the water drop, just to make sure you're not getting too low on like your sodium. And then at the end, whenever you start to recarb, so today was my last day working out. I did my last workout. Tomorrow I'm just doing cardio, and Saturday I'm just doing cardio, and then that's when we're supposed to change our meals and have like carb load a little bit. And she said that on those last 2 days is when you like cut back your salt, and then it should, like, any water that the salt in your body has been holding should wash out. And so I don't know, we'll see how that goes, but so far so good. My workouts have felt pretty good doing it at the lower weight and the higher reps. I do feel leaner. I haven't really lost that much weight since Sunday, but I do feel leaner. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna shower tonight and then put on another layer of tan. So hopefully I will have a pretty decent fake tan come Sunday. So I think I'm gonna put on a fake tan tonight, and then I'll put on another layer on Saturday, and then we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll talk a little bit about the tanning stuff that I'm using. I don't love it, but I think it'll do the job for the photos at least. But yeah, just a quick update. I'm hanging in there, and we're close to the end. And yeah, I mean, I can't believe I'm gonna make it all the way through 12 whole weeks. Sorry, fly. But it looks like I'm gonna make it, so we'll see how it goes.